Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Now a handoff up the middle. Overton. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Operating from the gun. Goldberg. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Down.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off the play fake, Hutchinson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Hutchinson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Vizcaino now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Up the middle they go. Overton. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Goldberg. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, Overton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Goldberg. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out.
And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Let's go.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Now he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Ready. So the Titans bring the offense back out to go for 2. Ready. Following the fumble recovery, Hutchinson escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Well, right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking to throw. Goldberg. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Overton. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try the left side. Overton. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a couple of the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Ready up. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set. 10 cycles. Set.
Off play action. Hutchinson sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
On the ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hutchinson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that they don't start to slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Vizcaino back to work after the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. His tight end Luke Farrell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive.
And now the rookie's free. There he goes again. Now look out. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goldberg eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Let's go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield.
Let's go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Goldberg. And this one is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On third down, Goldberg. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now Tennessee come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the play fake. Hutchinson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down, Goldberg. The 20, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This 2nd and 4.
62 blaster. Red, yellow. Ready.
Back to throw. Hutchinson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here we go now as they will again try for two.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Hutchinson, he's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
On 1st and 10, Goldberg, flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he will have a Titans 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Trouble, 38. 10.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license,
ready?
don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Switch, yellow. Set,
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
ready.
To throw on 3rd down, Hutchinson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he will dive into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff looking right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready, ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Ready,
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Shot, 7 seconds.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
43 rounds. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Watch out now.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
Check, pink. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. And excellent field position here as this drive will start on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of... Back to throw. Goldberg. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Overton. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goldberg. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 18. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did. At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. Vizcaino now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive. And
he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Smith ready. Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
To throw on 2nd down, Hutchinson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Let's go now. 5, 6. Hut.
Operating from the gun, Hutchinson. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Oh, nice move. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Drill 52.
On 1st down, Hutchinson. That's caught at the 1. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set. 5, 97.
And they'll run again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
And that is off target to the right. Never had a chance, not even close. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-score game at 16. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Throwing on 1st down. Goldberg. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10. Goldberg escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Goldberg. Dancing to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's good for another Jaguars.
2nd and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Goldberg. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Up to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Unable to corral him. He fights through. 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Come on,
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Vizcaino back to work after the made field goal. He'll send this one away. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 3rd and 2, Goldberg. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 4 yards out. And the Jags get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Titans use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Tristan Vizcaino for the extra point. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here are the Titans now as they'll again go for 2.
Long, 10. Set, cut.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Goldberg. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to the air on second down. Goldberg. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. First and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now first and goal. Back to throw. Goldberg. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Looking to throw on second down. Goldberg.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The Titans go victory formation down to a knee.
Set, cut.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Titans, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.